Bubba Wallace is undoubtedly one of the most despised people in all of NASCAR for good reason. He is somebody who has played victim his entire career. He's someone who's constantly claiming racism at each and every opportunity. And of course, we can't forget the Jussie Smollett, Bubba Smollett fake hate crime hoax when he claimed to find a noose in his garage, when in reality it was just a garage pole. Got totally and completely debunked by everyone. It was embarrassing for him. He did all the virtue signaling for Black Lives Matter, and I can't breathe in all this nonsense. Obviously, people that are fans of NASCAR don't want virtue signaling in their sport. They hate Bubba Wallace. And now it seems like Bubba Wallace has a message for all those haters, and it looks like he might actually be ready to embrace the villain mentality. But if he does that, he can't play victim anymore. We'll see what happens. Bubba Wallace flips off TV camera after second place finish in NASCAR Cup Series All-Star race and being slammed with boos. He got booed all weekend long, relentlessly. And it sounds like that's what happens nearly each and every week, even by Bubba Wallace's own admission. He talked about this before this All-Star race where he did finish second place, and this was his response.
Closer to the seats, that's part of it, but it's going to be there every weekend.
And it doesn't impact, I mean, what should
I
people,
finished fifth.
The people who do the booing, what should they know about how that impacts you or doesn't?
Hey, as long as you continue to live your life judging a book by its cover, that's who you are. Don't change it up for anybody else. That's the biggest thing. That's fine. I mean, I finished fifth. I got a good payday. I'm good.
So that was his answer before the Saturday night race. And even during intros, he's basically mocking everybody. He's crying. He's booing the fans. He's trying to play into this. And then when he did appear in the post-race interview, this is what happened. Real professional there, Bubba Wallace, flipping the bird at the start of his post-race interview. No class, man. Check it out.
And how about that performance by Bubba Wallace? Brings it home second. Your best.
You can see right there in the freeze frame, he does clearly flip, whether he's flipping the camera off or he's flipping somebody off. It's a message to all the people that have been booing him the entire time. No one's quite sure. Now, there's a lot of people who are mad about this. All you got to do is scroll through some of the responses to this thing. Bubba Wallace being all class again, not what a jackleg. He knew he was on camera with Fox 2. Bubba Wallace just flipped off the camera. Real professional there. Bubba Wallace, dude's a loser. I wonder who Bubba Wallace was giving the finger to after the race. Honestly, just a sore loser, as always. Now, listen, there's been plenty of NASCAR drivers who have flipped people off, whether it's other drivers, like whatever it may be. There's a lot of altercations in NASCAR. It gets heated, shit like that. I don't have a problem with Bubba Wallace flipping the bird. I do kind of wonder who it was to. I wonder if it was to the fans. I wonder if it's to the people that are booing him. He did finish second in this race, so a decent finish. But obviously in these all-star races, really the only thing that matters is if you win that race. He did not finish second. But the real question is, if this is what Bubba Wallace is going to do, if he's going to pretend like the boos don't bother me, he's going to start flipping people off, he's going to do all this, he's going to play the villain. If that's what he's going to do, then he can't be sitting there and playing victim anymore. He just can't do it. If you're going to act like that, if you're going to try to play into it, then you can't get upset when people fucking hate you because of the way that you've acted. And even in this race, there were reports that somebody hacked into his radio and said, hey, go back to your belong, you asshole. Nobody wants you in NASCAR. You suck, things like that. I'm sure that's going to get all blown up into some racially charged thing. I wouldn't be surprised. But when you're Bubba Wallace, when you're playing the villain, when you're playing into all this stuff, you shouldn't be surprised when people hate you even more than they already do. What do you guys think about Bubba Wallace flipping the bird in his post-game interview? I'm sure Bubba Wallace haters aren't going to like it very much. That's the vast majority of people out there. For the fans that do exist of Bubba Wallace, I'm sure they love it. I'm sure they love the attitude he's given back to the haters. What do you guys think? Should he have done it? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.